Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. We are all back home from 2021 Blade Show, and it was a blast. We had a great time. It was good to see everybody out and about. For the most part, maskless, laughing, hugging people, shaking hands, having a good time, and spending money, and just, you know, kind of back to normal as much as can possibly be. The line extended all the way outside and down the sidewalk, and it was just really a lot of fun. We went through the line, handed out t-shirts, and did our usual rigmarole. So to everybody who went, it was fun. To everybody who didn't went, there's always next year. And to everybody who wants to get knives from Discount Firearms and Ammo in Vegas, well, today's your lucky day. Speaking of restrictions, they've had some pretty major restrictions as far as how many people can be in the store, and you know, just a lot of limitations. I don't know everything, but I do know they are fully back up and running, and we are trying to get them as many knives as possible because they are one of our few Pro Shop Nexus dealers. They're located at 3084 South Highland Drive in Las Vegas, Nevada. Telephone numbers 702-567-1158. Dennis is the manager down there, so if you get in, I'm just excited to have them back up and running, considering they are one of our 3 major Nexus Pro Shop dealers. So let's see what's headed their way today. All right, one of my favorite underdogs of knives, and I say underdog because for some reason it's just not ever taken off. The Panzer, just this cool little Tonto pig of a knife, is just fantastic. You know, we had a few of these at the show, and guys picked them up. They loved the grip. It had a great response. This is almost all Terminator. The blade handle and spring and breaker are all silver, and then it's complemented by blue hardware, brushed blue clip, and the boys have been doing the thumb stud on this. So we have blue everything as far as the accompanying hardware and clip, and then it shall not be infringed, so Second Amendment 2 is engraved on the handle. Just a very classy, beautiful knife. The second one on the table, almost identical. Again, all tumbled parts. And on this one we have violet thumb stud, pivots, spacers, and a brushed and violet clip. So that is the Panzer. Next one on the table, one of our new process, Gentleman Jack. Blue handles with brushed bolster, tumbled blade, and if you look at the spacer, made in the United States of America. Very subtle, very classy. That's pretty much our MO. Praetorian Slim. This is the slimmest stock we offer. The Praetorian Slim, the Slim Midi, the Hund, the, trying to think what else, is the slimmest stock we have. Super slim. So we have the PVD Tonto blade, PVD hardware and clip. So this is a classic reverse tuxedo. Tumble handle and spring. Next in line is the UDT. Its younger brother is the Thorn. The UDT does come with a Tech-Lock belt clasp sheath. So here we go. There's the sheath that goes with it. These are all hand formed in-house to the blade. The little MKT stamped little nameplate that's screwed in. There's the Tech-Lock. And so again, this is the UDT S35 PVD blade. It comes in OD green, coyote, and black. The Nosferatu flipper, you will be seeing more and more of these coming out in the next month or so. We have just hit hard production. This has been a long time coming. It's just a beautiful knife, all blacked out. I just can't say enough about this. Nosferatu flipper. And then the brother to this is the Nosferatu Auto Dagger. You'll see this is a button release. And the Nosferatu Auto, the dagger, is obviously an auto deploy. So that's the flipper, or what we call the sheep's foot. 187 drop point. This is almost all of these 187 deployment series, the drop point, the flipper, and then previously the RMP and the drop point Tonto are all D2 blades. If you see any other blade steels, it was an exclusive or a very small bespoke run that we did for one of our factory direct resellers. So D2, you see the D stamped on the blade, PVD blade, hardware, spacers, and we have a brushed and flamed clip. And so that's what the D stands for, deployment series. Oh, actually drop point on that one, but that is the deployment series, the 187. USMC Fighter Flipper, Very classic configuration here, no upgrades at all on this. So these are all standard choices that you could get off the website. S35 tumble blade, standard hardware, tumbled pommel, standard clip with blue anodized handles. TFF1, you'll see a D2 on the blade here. So occasionally we do a small D2 run. These are traditionally on our website, you'll see them labeled as S35VN. And I do occasionally have customers who request D2. It's a little bit higher, well, it is higher in carbon. Obviously the S35 is not. Makes it a little bit more of a ruddy tool steel. You know, it just performs well all the way across the board. So for people who don't applaud D2, I think it's just a failure to understand the strength of the blade steel. So D2 PVD blade, the billowing American flag over bronze anodized handles, flamed hardware, and a brushed and flamed clip. So that is it. A lovely little batch headed to Dennis and Vern over at Discount Firearms and Ammo in Las Vegas, Nevada. I hope you're able to reach out to them, get your hands on some knives. Again, if we didn't see a blade show, I'm sorry we missed you, but we have plenty of shows to come this year. Stay tuned. I'm sure we'll have our schedule posted on the website, and we'll talk about it. Greg will. We have several shows coming up. So stay tuned. Just get on our media. Make sure you stay tuned in to Medford Knife and Tool. Keep watching the videos. And until the next time, I'm out.